You're watching DW News live from Berlin. Let us now cross to our correspondent Charlotte Potts, who's at a famous Berlin landmark. She's at the Brandenburg Gate, gauging reaction. Charlotte, what have people there been telling you?
Well, I'm standing here at Brandenburg Gate, and right behind the Brandenburg Gate is where the wall separated East and West Berlin for the longest time. And of course, people that come here remember that wall, remember that Germany was separated for so many years, and they exactly remember Helmut Kohl as the chancellor that brought forward German reunification. I was talking especially to older people here, people from Eastern Germany, that are very thankful to him up to this point, that he pushed forward German reunification. One person was telling me, look, Helmut Kohl, he never cared about the costs of German reunification. He said, we just have to do it no matter the costs. And up to now, this older gentleman that I was talking to from East Germany is very thankful about that. So many people here are sad, especially the older ones. The younger ones, some remember him, or most remember him as the father of Germany, the father of the nation, so to say. Growing up, I remember that I was thinking, can there ever be another chancellor than Helmut Kohl, because he was in power for 16 years, and some younger people have told me they have felt the same, that he was the father of the nation. So in general, German people here, especially at Brandenburg Gate, are sad. But I've also talked to some Europeans, to a group of French people who said Helmut Kohl is the chancellor that pushed forward European integration as well, and that is what he'll be remembered for. So people most certainly are talking about this here right now at Brandenburg Gate.
All right, Charlotte Potts, for now, thank you so much. So, as we've been hearing, Helmut Kohl played a key role in achieving the reunification of West and East Germany. But reunification might never have happened without glasnost, the policy of openness which hadn't taken hold in the Soviet Union. The man behind glasnost was Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev. Gorbachev and Kohl, two men that changed the world.
Some of the political tributes that have been coming in to Helmut Kohl, the former German Chancellor who died earlier today at the age of 87. We're going to take you to central Berlin now, to the Brandenburg Gate. Charlotte Potts standing by for us there. Charlotte, you've been out there for several hours now talking to people. What are they saying?
Yeah, Christopher, I'm here at Brandenburg Gate, and right behind the gate that you see in the background, there was a wall that separated West and East Berlin for nearly 30 years. And the fact that people walk through this gate now freely these days has been attributed by many people that I've talked to today to Helmut Kohl. So he's really truly remembered by many Germans that I've talked to for his efforts in the reunification process. And I was talking to several people from East Germany that are very grateful and thankful to him up to this day for making the reunification possible. So older Germans remember him for the reunification efforts and also for European integration. Younger Germans that I've talked to have been calling him the father of the nation and the chancellor of their childhood, basically. Many told me that when they were young, they couldn't even imagine that there would be a different German chancellor at some point than Helmut Kohl, because he was chancellor for 16 years. And then I've talked to a group of French people who told me that Helmut Kohl really has been very important in improving French-German relations. They were thankful to him about that. And an American lady that I've talked to, she said that politicians back then, including Helmut Kohl, they were ready to break down walls such as the Berlin Wall. And she was, of course, referring to US President Donald Trump, saying that he was ready to build a wall. So the people that I've talked to here today remember Helmut Kohl as a great statesman who shaped Germany in a way that little other people did.
It's a windy night out there in central Berlin. Charlotte, many thanks for that. Charlotte Potts there, standing outside the Brandenburg Gate.